welcome to Reading Corner with Zedi Forder. Today, I'm going to be reading Dick Whittington and His Cat. Dick Whittington and His Cat. Once upon a time, there was a poor boy who was called Dick Whittington. That's not why he was poor. His mother and father were dead and he had no one to care for him. Dick lived in a small village in the country. He tried to work for a living, but he could not always find work to do. Dick was very poor. His clothes were thin and ragged, and sometimes he had very little to eat. Sucks to be Dick. So, in those days, people did not often travel far from the village in which they lived. Dick's village was a long way from London. When the village people talked of London, they spoke of it as a wonderful place. They said that all the people in the city of London were rich. They even said that the streets were paved with gold. Lol. Dick listened to these tales and he longed to go back to London. Dick thought that if he went to London, he would be able to pick up gold from the streets. Then he would become rich and need never feel cold or hungry again. Ah, poor simple Dick. Dick made up his mind to go to London, although he had no idea how far it was. So, he made his few clothes into a bundle, tied them to the end of a stick, and set off walking along the road to London. He walked a long way, and he did not reach London, and as he was beginning to feel very tired, a hay cart came along the road. The cart was pulled by big horses and driven by a kind-faced man. The driver stopped the cart and said to Dick, "Where are you going, my lad?" "I'm going to London, sir," replied Dick. "Then jump up beside me and I'll take you to London." Now this is a cautionary tale, children. If a lorry driver pulls up and says, "Jump up beside me and I'll take you to London," it's probably not a free ride. So consider your options. So, when they drove to the city of London, Dick gazed about him in wonder. First he was surprised to see how many people there were in the streets. He had never seen so many people before in all his life. He was amazed by all the fine churches, shops and houses. When Dick had got over his first wonderment, he began to look for the streets that were paved with gold. Nowhere could he find them. Nowhere. It grew dark, and Dick was tired and hungry. He had nowhere to sleep, so he curled up in a doorway and went to sleep there. Next morning, Dick tried to find work for himself. He walked along street after street asking people for work, but no one had a job to offer him. When night came, Dick was so weak from hunger and tiredness that he sank down on the nearest doorstep and he died.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, he didn't die. When night came, Dick was so weak from hunger and tiredness that he sank down on the nearest doorstep. Some years later, Dick became Lord Mayor of London. Indeed, he was the Lord Mayor of London 3 times. So the Bow Bells had been right when they said to him, "Turn again, Whittington, Lord Mayor of London. Turn again, Whittington, thrice Mayor of London." And there was some stuff with a cat.
Marvellous, just marvellous.